Continuing coverage now on the historic vote in the United Methodist Church this week, allowing LGBTQ clergy. While many congregations across the country are celebrating, church members in Grand Rapids say it's time to get back to work. 13 on Your Side's Micah Cho joins us with what the future looks like for one gay pastor in Grand Rapids.
Juliet Sue Petro is an associate pastor at First United Methodist Church in Grand Rapids. She actually had to leave the denomination she worked in because of her commitment to her partner back in 2014. She says the vote by the United Methodist Church brings with it a renewed sense of inclusion.
So these are my ordination photos when I was ordained a full elder in the United Methodist Church. And that's Bishop Ott.
For Pastor Sue Petro, an associate pastor at First United Methodist Church in Grand Rapids, she's living in a different time, a time where her denomination fully accepts her.
40 years is a long time, and there's a lot of hurt, and a lot of folks who have found themselves without a faith community.
Pastor Sue is an openly gay pastor at First United Methodist, something which forced her to retire at one point from being a minister.
I formally had to retire in 2014 when I committed to my relationship, and I knew that I would no longer be appointable in the United Methodist Church.
If your enemies are hungry, feed them.
She recently returned to the denomination after her church became more inclusive. The United Methodist Church held its general conference this week in Charlotte, bringing church leaders from across the globe together. On Wednesday, the organization voted to overturn rules in harmful language that kept LGBTQ clergy out of leadership roles.
We all approach our faith based on our own interpretations, our own experiences, and our own backgrounds informs all of that.
Steve McCoy is the head pastor of First United Methodist Church. While Pastor Sue has been at the church for around a year, putting her in the church before the historic vote, Pastor Steve says she's been a great asset to the church.
The fact that we are able to continue to witness by having a clergy person on staff as part of the LGBTQ community, I think was a bonus.
Now, there are wrong ways to be Christian, but there's no one right way to be Christian.
Although she is back at the church, Pastor Sue will officially be unretired at the end of this month. Juliet.
Micah, thank you.